We can probably go anytime. You just point to me. And hello, everybody. We welcome you live to the Custer County Fairgrounds. We are live on sandhillsexpress.com, live video on YouTube and Facebook Live. It's good to have you with us on this wonderful late morning as we are bringing you coverage now of the 2025 Custer County 4-H FFA Dog Show. Brent Apperson and Dave Burney with you on the microphone here today. Dave, good morning to you. Well, there's a nice breeze coming through the arena. It's turned out pretty nice.
Turned out very nice. Earlier, it was still and muggy, and even some of the kids we were talking to were talking about how sticky it was, and then all of a sudden that breeze came up, and it's really, really comfortable right now.
Well, we're coming on live here a little bit before we get to the agility and rally. We thought that we would come on and bring you kind of bonus coverage of the dog show because we are currently in the best of showmanship. So what you're watching now is the grand champions of every class who are now in the best of show. And these are the ones who will be participating in this category for Best of Show today in this year's dog show. Cassandra Olson with her dog Moose out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. Abigail Stutzman with her dog Buddy out of the South Loop Dog Club. Megan Cheek with Lucky out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And Callie Harris with Dog Tucker. Those will be the participants. And as you're watching the video, I'm going to go ahead and give you their numbers, their show numbers. Cassandra is number 124, so if you see that on the back, you'll kind of know who is who here. Abigail Stutzman is number 98, Megan Cheek is 108, and Callie Harris is 221. So Cassandra Olson with Moose, they won grand champion in the beginning showmanship division. Abigail Stutzman was your grand champion in the intermediate showmanship division, and Megan Cheek with Dog Lucky was the grand champion in the advanced division, and your trophy division winner was Callie Harris with Dog Tucker. So those are the ones that are in the ring at this moment as we bring you showmanship here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
And I believe your judge for this event is Kathy Bolton. The judges are Kathy Bolton and Amber Willard, doing a great job of judging and communicating with the competitors, the young folks out there. And I was going to ask Angie Burnett earlier, and I forgot to in our interview, how they get the judges and where they come from, but I didn't get that far. But we thank the judges for coming in and doing a great job here today.
So in the ring at this time is Abigail Stutzman with Dog Buddy. Abigail was your grand champion in the intermediate division.
And I visited with Abigail earlier, Brent, and very, very nice young lady, and really interested in the grooming side of taking care of the animals.
Well, as we go through our coverage today, we certainly want to thank those businesses who are bringing you the coverage through Sandhills Express video on Facebook and YouTube. Want to say thanks to Broken Bow Kennels, offering boarding and grooming services. Call them at 308-872-0095. Diamond Express Pet Wash inside the Diamond Express Car Wash on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. And there you see our four competitors in the best of showmanship for the Custer County Fair Dog Show, getting a nice round of applause. Again, these are the grand champions from all of the classes here today. And now we're going to find out who is your overall champion in best of show. And I think they may have just handed it out, did they not? All right, there you go. They just made the announcement. Callie Harris with Dog Tucker out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club is your overall champion in the best of show in the Custer County FFA 4-H Dog Show. So congratulations to her, and congratulations to all of the champions as we were able to feature them for you in the best of showmanship as they came out, gave the judges one final look, and well, we know who the best of the best is in 2025.
Well, she's certainly getting used to standing up for photographs and videoing following events, because she did that earlier with her championship. And I did visit with her after that. And Callie is a wonderful young lady. She loves working with the dogs. And she said she likes the different personalities that she sees in the dogs. And as you can see, if you're watching on video, she likes her competitors too. There's a lot of good friends made here and continue. Some of these kids been doing this for 7, 8 years, Brent.
I want to continue to thank our great sponsors who are bringing you this live video coverage. And we want to say thanks to Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow. Visit them soon. They look forward to making your stay awesome. Grassland Vet Hospital in Broken Bow, helping you keep animals from small to large, healthy and thriving. Also, we say thanks to the Paws and Claws Pet Care. Call 308-870-1859 for in-home pet sitting. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity. They are there to walk you through every step of choosing a memorial that feels right. And Bierman Vet Services of Arnold, vet care for large and small animals, from pregnancy checking to calving assistance, spays and neuters, vaccinations to emergency on-call care. Bierman Vet Services. So again, thank you to Broken Bow Kennels, Diamond Express Pet Wash, Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, Grassland Vet Hospital, Paws and Claws Pet Care, Palmer Monument, and Bierman Vet Services of Arnold, all helping us with our special video presentation of the 2025 Custer County Fair Dog Show. So there you go. That is the best of showmanship, as a lot of the competitors now posing for pictures as we kind of wrap up this portion of the dog show. And if you look over on the east ring, I think Jack's got us over there now as he runs the video for us. They are getting set up for the agility portion of the competition, and we will be bringing all of that to you live on our video stream. And that will be followed, I believe, by the rally, which will take place to kind of wrap things up in the dog show here today. So it's a good start, Dave, and it's already been kind of a long day for these competitors. Many of them were in the obedience category, which started things off at 8 o'clock this morning. So an opportunity to get a little bit of a breather, and for many of these competitors, they still have more to come.
They do, and they have put a lot of time and effort into this. I was talking, as I mentioned, to Angie earlier about different aspects of what this dog show is all about. They actually start working with their dogs in January, and they'll go through today, and then some of the competitors will go on and compete at state. So some of them still are not finished yet, but you know that they put a lot of work in from January up until July 19th. Some of the kids work with them every day, and I did talk with some of the older competitors who are also involved in rodeo and other things and other sports, and admitted that they cannot work with their dogs every day like they'd like to, but they get to those dogs as often as they can, and they do it from the first of the year up until today. It's quite amazing.
So again, Callie Harris was just crowned the best of show and the best of showmanship. Callie with her dog Tucker. It's an Australian Shepherd, and congratulations to her on receiving best of show. Just recapping for you again, the grand champions of showmanship in all of the classes that took place here today. Your winner in the beginning division of showmanship was Cassandra Olson with Dog Moose out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. Abigail Stutzman with Dog Buddy was your champion in the intermediate division for showmanship out of the South Loop Dog Club. In the advanced category of showmanship, Megan Cheek with Dog Lucky out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club was your grand champion. And then Callie Harris with Dog Tucker, as we mentioned, just got crowned best of show. She was also your grand champion coming out of the trophy division. So there you go. That kind of gets us started, gets us warmed up, and we'll be having live video of the agility competition coming up here shortly from the Custer County Fairgrounds.
Brent, I was going to ask you a favor.
Yes, sir.
I know that you love to sing. You
yes.
like to sing Happy Birthday.
I have on occasion.
I believe the appropriate song here would be How Much Is That Doggy in the Window?
Oh, my. Are you serious? Do you really want to hear that? Uh, People may shut the video stream off and never turn it back on.
Do
I
you
don't
know the
know if we
words?
want that. How much is that doggy in the window?
window.
Woof, woof. And that's really all I know. I forget how the rest of the song
I
goes.
didn't think I'd ever forget that.
Now, there was, we, I think we did this on KCNI KBBN. We had a feature. Of course, we still do this to this day because let's face it, we're celebrating members of the family here. I mean, with our pets become members of the family, and that's what these dogs are to these kids and to their family. And on occasion, we'll get notes at KCNI KBBN about how one of the family pets has run off or has gotten lost. And I think we even did a paid segment, didn't we?
Yes.
And I believe I would start it with, "Where, oh, where has that little dog gone?
That's the one.
Oh, where can it be?"
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll stop there.
Okay.
But anyway, so there you go. You can see on the video presentation right now, they're getting things set up for agility. And this is always a fun part of the event, and that's kind of why we feature this aspect of the dog show for you on our live video stream, because it is really fun to watch the dogs go through the course and be led by their handler. And we will have that coming up for you here shortly on our special video live stream presentation of the dog show here at the Custer County Fair. Anything else, Dave, before we just kind of take a little break and let them get set up? Or
Well, remind you that it takes a little time to set this up because the distances between the different structures is very, very important because they practice from January up until today with the different routes at certain distances from one piece of equipment to the other. So it takes a little while to set it up. They just can't throw it together in a facsimile. It's got to be measured out and accurate as far as the distance goes because the dogs are used to that setup. So it's going to take a little while, but it won't be long, and we'll be back with more to see and hear.
all right, so we'll keep the stream going, and then when they are ready to go to competition with agility here in the arena, we will come back and bring it to you live. So keep it right here as our special video streaming coverage of the Custer County Dog Show continues through sandhillsexpress.com. And good afternoon, everybody. We're just after 12 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in to our special live video stream presentation of the Custer County 4-H Dog Show as we are moving into the categories of agility now. And we're going to start off with level 5 agility. So the competitors will be Shayla Staub with dog Zira out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club, and also participating Callie Harris with dog Tucker, also out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And as you view our video stream, actually we're going to go and
if we knock a jump pole down, I need it back up, so I need just a few kids. I don't need you in the ring, but close by if I need you, okay?
All right, so there's kind of an announcement as to what will be going on. Sounds like they're still going to
First
kind
up
of...
in level 5 agility, we will have Shayla Staub with Zira.
All right, there you go. There's the official announcement as we kind of get going here on agility, and they try to get everything set up. You can see on our video stream the way the arena is set up. You'll see all of the obstacles that the handlers will be taking their dogs through as we compete in agility now here in the dog show. Brent Apperson and Dave Burney here with you behind the microphone. We'll try to keep you up to date as to who is in the ring so you can kind of understand who is who and who is currently competing in agility. Again, we have two competitors in level 5. That is what we're going to start with. Shayla Staub and Zira, and Callie Harris and Tucker. And I believe this is Shayla now with Zira, taking Zira through the obstacles here in agility. You'll notice that Sheila has Zira off leash, and I think you'll kind of see both happen as we go through the different levels here, where some will be off leash. I think you'll see a few lead their dog through the obstacle on leash as well. We'll just kind of see how things develop. But again, this is Shayla Staub with dog Zira out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
And Shayla was one of the young ladies that we were able to talk to earlier who mentioned that it's getting harder to spend as much time as she would like with her dogs. She's got 2 here today because of her other activities, which I believe she said she was, I think, 17, going to be a senior, a homeschool senior next year.
So Shayla Staub and Zira completing things here in their run through the agility course of the dog show. Zira is 8 years old. A little bit more about Shayla's dog. Zira is 8, a blue heeler border collie mix, and Shayla's been in the dog show and in competition for 8 years. Shayla's 17 years old, so Shayla, well done. Congratulations. And she is our first competitor in the arena.
It's with Tucker.
All right, there you go. You hear the announcement of our next competitor. This will be Callie Harris with Tucker. Now, Callie has done extremely well here today. Earlier, she was did receive the honor of Best of Show as she won in the Best of Showmanship among all of the grand champions in each division of showmanship. She did that with dog Tucker, and now they will compete in agility here at the Custer County Fairgrounds.
And she's taking that leash off and getting ready to command and trust.
Well, certainly as they take the dogs through the course that is in front of them, you can see the amount of time and work that goes into trying to practice and get their dog ready to go through the agility course. Again, this is Callie Harris with dog Tucker. They're out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And you can see that they spend a lot of time together. They are working well together as they go through this agility course.
Have to be set there a certain amount of time, so they had to go back and reset.
It's great to see the way Tucker reacts to the commands that are put forth by Callie as they work together as one, going through the agility course here on this early afternoon?
All about the hand motions, and I assume they're not to touch the dog, but their hand motions are their commands.
There you go. Great run, Callie Harris and Tucker. So there you go. Those were the two competitors in level 5 of agility. Shayla Staub getting us started with Dog Zera, and now you just saw the completed run from Callie Harris and Tucker.
Brent, both these young ladies know each other very well, as you mentioned, 7 or 8 years involved in dog shows, and I don't remember which of the two told me, hey, we know each other really well, and we know that we'll always be very good competitors. So that's good to see, too.
So the two judges are totaling things up. Our judges for today's dog show are Katie Bolton and Amber Willard, who are judging the competitors here today, and they are verifying the score sheets.
Level 4, or not level 4, level 3 agility.
All right, there you go. We just heard that level 3 will be coming up soon, and we'll give you those competitors in a moment as they go through the score sheets for level 5 competitors, Shayla Staub and Callie Harris. And we'll try to keep an eye when they're ready to announce the results. We'll try to bring that to you on our live video stream as we tap into the PA system and the announcer for today's dog show. While we await those results, we'll remind you that our live video stream of the dog show today is being brought to you in part by Broken Bow Kennels, offering boarding and grooming services. Call them at 872-0095. Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow. Visit them soon. They look forward to making your stay wonderful in the community of Broken Bow. Grassland Vet Hospital in Broken Bow, helping you keep animals from small to large healthy and thriving. Paws and Claws Pet Care. Call 308-870-1859 for in-home pet sitting. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity. They are there to walk you through every step of choosing a memorial that feels right. And our coverage today also brought to you in part by Bierman Vet Services of Arnold. Vet care for large and small animals, from pregnancy checking to calving assistance, spays and neuters, vaccinations to emergency on-call care. It's Bierman Vet Services of Arnold. Well, you can see on our video stream now they are reorganizing the agility course as we will be going to level 3 now. So some of the obstacles that you saw in level 5 are being taken away. Some new obstacles being put up as we move into a different level of the agility contest.
Should mention, too, that they took a lunch break once they set up the first setup for competition, and we should have realized that because we missed our lunch.
Agility and beginning rally on opposite sides of the ring.
And the other part of that is we want you to know that the United Methodist Church has their food stand open today. And I wouldn't think it would be a bad idea if you're listening to stop out and have something to eat.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think we got a portion. Maybe they're going to give us more information here in a moment. All right.
Change of plans. We will not be doing rally at the same time as agility. So once the ring is set, we will be starting with level 3 agility. And then after that, we will move on to level 2.
All right, so there we go. I heard the announcement maybe they were going to do rally and agility together on different sides of the arena, but they will not be doing that. We're going to stick with agility, and you can see that the agility course for level 3 is going to be shortened up a little bit. For level 5 competitors, Dave, we saw them take basically the entire arena for the agility course, but here in level 3, not quite as advanced, obviously, as level 5. They'll kind of be shortening things down here just a little bit.
Shorten it up a little bit and reconfigure here. A lot of volunteers making that happen, and of course, even some of the competitors are in there helping out to get things set up and ready to go. Also want to mention, too, as we await the start of the next event, there's the 2025 Custer County Fairgrounds sponsors that's on the program here, and we'll be noting those throughout the upcoming days. There's is about a week gap now between this event and the actual full fair, and we'll be reading some of these sponsors, but do note that the program here has 3 long columns of businesses that support the Custer County Fair, and they also, some of these same businesses, help us with our video coverage and radio coverage of the fair. Of course, the Tumbleweed Cafe for a number of years now have helped sponsor the radio broadcast of the fair parade next Saturday, and they've done that in honor of Ivy Ferguson, who was a longtime emergency management person with the city, World War II veteran, and so they like to have the parade broadcast in his honor. So that's coming up. And then we'll dive into shooting sports and all sorts of activities, crafts, woodworking, of course the livestock, all sorts of things coming up in the near future with the fair. But there is that gap between this event and the next one. Now, you spent time last week at the 4-H fashion show, or I guess the judging of the fashion show.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. Some of the check-in for sure. Yeah, that was held this past Thursday, and got to talk to a couple of the individuals who put together projects and have been on that side of the fair for several years. So it was great to talk to them, and got to talk to a couple of the organizers of the fashion show itself, which was presented this past Thursday night, and also visited with one of the co-chairs of this year's show. So many aspects of the fair, Dave. When you hear Custer County Fair, I think that, I know for me anyway, my mind used to go to livestock for the fair, but man, there are so many different aspects of it. The fashion show, the dog show here today, the open exhibits that get checked in. There's shooting sports involved with the fair, the small animal show. There are so many aspects to the fair that sometimes can get overlooked by the entertainment and everything that comes with the fair, but there are a lot of things that go on with the fair each and every year.
And of course the barbecue on Monday night, in honor of Tuffy Winberg, and they've been working on that for a number of months as well, contacting businesses for sponsorship and to help hand out some of the food and ice cream bars and so forth. Everybody looks forward to that. Always have a huge crowd for that one, and then of course the bull riding will follow that same night. And there's a bullfighting again this year, Brent?
I believe so, yeah. I believe bullfighting is going to be back on Tuesday night.
It just seems like we were just promoting these events, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and it was actually a year ago. I know. Time goes fast.
It does go fast. Also, some baseball coming up. I know that you're excited about covering baseball because it's at Paul Brown Field in Broken Bow, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, thanks. While they kind of reconfigure the arena for our next level of agility, we'll promote our baseball coverage. Excited to bring you American Legion Seniors Baseball starting next week. Broken Bow has been honored with hosting the Class B6 American Legion Seniors Baseball Tournament, so they will host it at Paul Brown Field in Broken Bow. They've actually seeded the teams. The seeding meeting was, I believe, last night. The bracket has been released to us, and we can tell you the Broken Bow will be opening as the number 2 seed in the seniors tournament, and they will be facing Louisville Weeping Water in their first game on this coming Friday night. I believe game time is 7 o'clock from Paul Brown Field. It is a double elimination tournament, so we will have all Broken Bow games for you live on the radio on KBBN 95.3 FM and also on the web at kbbn.com. A really good field. It's just a 6-team tournament, so Broken Bow will be opening against Louisville Weeping Water, and then on the other side of their bracket, it will be McCook taking on Minden. So the winners of Broken Bow, Louisville Weeping Water, and the winner of Minden and McCook will play each other in the winners bracket the following day. As we mentioned, it's a double elimination tournament. but with just 6 teams, you kind of got this cross bracket thing going on with just 6 teams involved. So Holdridge is the top seed in the tournament. They will open play against O'Neill, who, well, it kind of used to be a fixture back in the years, Dave, when Broken Bow and O'Neill seemed to always be in the same area tournament. Not really the case in recent years, but it's great to have them back as part of the tournament.
Oh yeah, for years O'Neill and Broken Bow rivals, competitors, and it was always a long trip one way or the other to go up to O'Neill or for them to come down here. They'd be waving those yellow flags, and it was very competitive and a great rival, and it's back, so that's going to be fun. And I understand through the Billy Graham
yes,
that Broken Bow picking up an exhibition game with Ord just recently, or is coming up?
Yeah, I think it's Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they picked one up against Ord. I'm about 90% sure it's Monday. Yeah, and then they, I believe, play DCB to wrap up their regular season the following night before they go into the tournament, I believe.
All right.
So, yeah.
Still lots of baseball left then, and hopefully Broken Bow will go all the way through and be the champions when it's all said and done. But that's a stiff lineup with 6 good teams, so that's going to be some fun baseball to watch and listen to on KBBN 95.3 FM. Looks like they're getting closer here with the setup, but as we mentioned earlier, this takes a little time because everything has to be measured out because the dogs are used to a certain distance. I think it's fascinating to watch the trainers, the dog handlers, with that hand motion, get them to do what they want them to do, especially when they go through the poles where they got to weave in and out. It's pretty neat to watch.
Well, if you're just tuning in to our live video stream, we are live here at the Custer County Fairgrounds. Custer County 4-H FFA Dog Show being presented. We are in the agility competition right now, and we just saw completed level 5. There were 2 competitors at that level, Shayla Staub with dog Zira and Callie Harris with dog Tucker. And I have a feeling they may wait and announce results of all levels once we're all complete. So we'll just kind of see how things go there. But we're getting ready for level number 3 now. And according to our program, these are the competitors that are scheduled to compete. Aubrey Stutzman with dog Diamond, Alexis Stutzman with dog Izzy. Both of them are out of the South Loop Dog Club. Shayla Staub with dog Coda. Megan Cheek with dog Lucky. They're out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And then out of the South Loop Club, Abigail Stutzman with dog Buddy. So according to our program, those are the competitors that are scheduled to be on the course for level 3 agility, which will be coming up.
Level 3 agility course is completely set up. We will be participating by height. So we will start with Aubrey Stutzman and Diamond, followed by Abigail Stutzman and Buddy.
All right, there you go. There's kind of the lineup as to how we'll be doing things at level 3 and who we'll be starting with.
It's going to be fun to watch and listen to.
And while they put the finishing touches on setting up the course, we will again send out a big thank you to the sponsors who are helping us provide this live video stream of the 4-H and FFA Dog Show for you today through sandhillsexpress.com video on Facebook and YouTube. Want to say thanks to Broken Bow Kennels, offering boarding and grooming services. Call them at 872-0095.
Have the opportunity for a walkthrough. Leave your dogs and just the competitors may walk through.
All right, there you go. You kind of hear how they're going to get things started with this level. Sounds like the competitors without their dogs will have the opportunity to just kind of walk through the course to get a feel for the different obstacles that they will be faced with here coming up soon. Let's go back to thanking some of our sponsors here. We mentioned Broken Bow Kennels, also Diamond Express Pet Wash. You will find the Pet Wash inside the Diamond Express Car Wash located on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow bringing you this special live video presentation. Visit them soon. They look forward to making your stay wonderful in the community of Broken Bow. Also, Grassland Vet Hospital in Broken Bow, helping you keep animals from small to large, healthy and thriving. Paws and Claws Pet Care, call 308-870-1111. 1859 for in-home pet sitting. Also, today's video presentation brought to you in part by Palmer Monument. Designed with pride, sold with integrity, they are there to walk you through every step of choosing a memorial that feels right. And finally, Bierman Vet Services of Arnold. Vet care for large and small animals, from pregnancy checking to calving assistance, spays and neuters, vaccinations to emergency on-call care. Bierman Vet Services of Arnold. Now you can see now that the competitors for level 3 are coming out to kind of take a look at the course that they will be faced with as they get ready to bring their dogs into the arena. Dave, we always talk about this in regards to the fair, and the dog show portion of it is certainly no exception. The volunteers that give of their time, whether it be to organize one of the 4-H clubs around Custer County, whether it be to assist with the dog show, every portion of the Custer County Fair and every portion of every fair across the state of Nebraska,
Yeah.
quite frankly, is put together thanks to volunteers.
Agreed. And the fair board itself, they spend a lot of time meeting and putting things together to keep the fairgrounds going. And I know that's a challenge as well. So everybody has to work together, and that's what happens here. That's why this is one of the best fairs in the state of Nebraska, especially on the ag side of things.
All right, so we're going to have our first competitor coming out now. This is level 3 of agility here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show, and I hope I'm not able to see the number. Yeah, I think this is Aubrey Stutzman with Dog Diamond.
Yes, it
if
is.
I'm not mistaken. Okay, thanks, Dave.
Yeah, we talked to her earlier, so yes.
So this is Aubrey with Diamond, and you can see Diamond going through the tunnel portion of the course right now. Again, it's always great to see the way the dog and the handler work together, and the way that the handler can get the dog to respond to them. That's really is what makes this portion of the dog show so much fun, is the way that they work together between handler and dog to make it through the course.
It was mentioned that they're going by height for the order that they run through the course with, and Aubrey has a little diamond there with little short legs, but able to hop up on these stands and over over the poles and doing quite good. There she goes.
You know, the other thing that you love watching this is Aubrey takes Dog Diamond through the course. The encouragement that is given from Aubrey to her dog. That is really neat to see as Diamond makes it through the course. Well done, Aubrey Stutzman and Diamond of the South Loop Dog Club, competing in level 3 of agility.
And believe that Aubrey is planning on, as I mentioned earlier, going in and after she graduates and starting her own business in dog grooming. So that's how much she loves being with dogs.
All right, I believe it was announced that Abigail Stutzman is next. Abigail with Dog Buddy, representing the South Loop Dog Club. They'll be next on the course.
And a little bit taller dog to get through the course. They're bringing her in now.
I believe that there are 3 dog clubs that are being represented here today. Of course, you have the Doggone Fun 4-H Club, the South Loop Club, and the Thumbs Up Club have representation here at the dog show this year. Abigail Stutzman with Dog Buddy in the arena now, just waiting for the signal as Abigail and Buddy get ready to go through the course. Again, this is level 3 of agility here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
Getting the cue, getting anticipation is building here.
I think kind of also waiting to make sure the judges are ready
Yeah.
as they score Abigail and Buddy's run through the course. And here we go. This is Abigail Stutzman and Dog Buddy out of the South Loop Dog Club as we cheer them on as they go through the course here this afternoon.
There comes Buddy. Oh, what a cute dog.
Buddy just made it through the tunnel, and I don't know, it might be nice and cool in that tunnel.
Yeah.
I would be thinking maybe I just want to camp out there, but Buddy makes it through and now going through the other portion of the course.
Oh, there you go, Buddy. Get there. Made it. He's not in a big hurry.
Well, you know, there are different aspects, I believe, to the judging of this event. I mean, yes, I'm sure that time is one of them, but you want to make sure that you get through every obstacle correctly.
Well, Abigail has real command with Buddy. I noticed that Buddy was getting a little distracted over on this side when he was coming through, kind of looking outside of the ring, and she got his attention right away.
Hey, there you go. Well done, Abigail Stutzman and Dog Buddy out of the South Loop Dog Club, competing in Level 3 Agility here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
Next, we will have Megan Cheek with Lucky.
All right, so Megan Cheek with Lucky out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club has been announced, and Megan will be our next competitor.
Nice looking dog. I wished I was better with breeds. You know, I know some of these are mixed breeds. Doesn't have to be a purebred dog by any means to compete, but I wished I was a little better with the type of dogs they are. But this is definitely moving up the height category here now, as they started with the shortest legged to the tallest. And so got a medium-sized dog here that Megan is bringing in, called Lucky.
And we have been given a little bit of extra information about some of the dogs that are competing here today, and we actually do have a little bit more information about Lucky. It is a blue heeler mix that Megan is showing off here today at the dog show.
And blue heelers known for their ability to work cattle and so forth. They're very smart dogs and very athletic as well.
So this is Megan Cheek and Lucky in the arena now. As you see that Lucky will be going off leash here at level 3 to make it through the agility course. If you're just tuning in, we started with level 5 agility. Shayla Staub with dog Zira, Callie Harris with dog Tucker were among the competitors. Now we are in level 3. This is the third competitor in this class as we watch Megan Cheek with dog Lucky. Many of these competitors have competed in the earlier competitions as well, which were obedience and showmanship. Some of them continuing with agility here now.
Has to sit for 5 seconds. Seems like longer than that.
Again, this is Megan Cheek with dog Lucky. Megan trying to get Lucky to complete the next task, and there we go. Lucky able to complete that. Has a couple of jumps remaining.
Lucky had trouble with that first jump at the start as well, but went back and did it.
So there you go. Megan Cheek and dog Lucky out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club, completing their run in level 3 agility here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show. All right, so Alexis Stutzman with dog Izzy will be next in the arena. Alexis with the South Loop Dog Club. And following Alexis, I believe, will be our final competitor in this division, as according to our program, Shayla Staub with dog Coda yet to compete.
And Izzy looks like she has a wonderful bird dog there. Got to reposition, raise things up just a little bit for the height of the jumps here.
Yeah, I think again this goes back to the height of the dog. We saw a couple of little ones get us started, and they probably wouldn't be able to complete the jumps with where the bars are raised up to this point. But certainly looks as though Izzy can handle this pretty good as Alexis Stutzman gets ready to take Izzy through the course.
Smooth-haired, nice-looking dog, and seems pretty calm. Judge is making the preps to get things going here.
Again, our judges today for the dog show are Katie Bolton and Amber Willard, and we appreciate them making the trip here to Broken Bow today to judge this year's dog show.
I was watching the judges earlier, Brent, when I was over on the other side getting some interviews, and they work hard and they take it seriously, and big breath before they wrote down some information on the sheets, the judging sheets. They know that this is important, and they do a great job.
So here we go, Alexis Stutzman with dog Izzy. Enjoy their run for you live on sandhillsexpress.com as they go through level 3 agility.
And Izzy was just a little distracted at the start, seems to be smoothing out now. Kind of reluctant to make that jump. There we go. Want to say hi to the announcer stand.
Now, to me, this can be one of the more challenging obstacles in agility because you have the dog moving, trying to, gain momentum, and then all of a sudden you make them sit.
Yeah.
And that can be challenging a little bit, but Izzy makes it through that, and now Izzy coming toward the final 2 jumps of her run here in level 3 agility.
I think folks watching the video may have seen the same thing that we were noticing here. When Izzy went by the announcer's stand, stopped, looked, and sniffed, and I noticed a young man up there having a sandwich.
There you go, yes.
So that was a distraction that's going to be hard to detour. And we forget all the distractions that are out there that we see, but a dog can hear and smell.
Yeah. All right, so our next competitor is in the arena, and if our program is correct, I believe this is Shayla Staub with dog Coda.
It is, and looks like they're ready to go. Shayla, again, visited with us earlier, and she was talking about, I should have maybe paid more attention and made some plans going into my graduation year. I have so many different options to think about, but 4-H has definitely been a big part of her growing up.
So I believe this is our final competitor in level 3 agility. This is Shayla Staub with dog Coda. 5th competitor of 5 here at level 3. We'll have competitors coming up in level 2. And then our final participants will be in level 1. So a couple of more levels yet to go once we're done with Shayla Staub and Coda here in level 3. And they're just about ready to start their run, and here they go. Enjoy Shayla Staub and Coda.
Brisk pace. You can tell they have a bond. They really work well together.
Coming to the last couple of jumps now here in level 3 agility. Boy, this has been a really good run. Well done, Shayla Staub and dog Coda out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
Happy dog, happy trainer.
Would all participants in level 2 agility come to the ring for their walkthrough? Just participants, no dogs.
Okay, so there you go. We do finish things up in level 3. Again, your competitors in that level were Aubrey Stutzman with dog Diamond, Alexis Stutzman with dog Izzy, Shayla Staub, who we just saw, with Coda, Megan Cheek with dog Lucky, and Abigail Stutzman with dog Buddy. They were your competitors in level 3 agility. And you just heard the announcement. We'll be moving into level number 2. And again, with this level, they will give those who are competing in it the opportunity to come out and walk around the course, take a look at it. Now, they're not able to bring their dogs in with them. This is just a walkthrough for the dog handlers as we get ready to move to level number 2. And while they're walking around the course, taking a look at it, according to our program, the competitors will include Tristan Taylor with dog Oakley out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club, Lenora Bryson with dog Banjo out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club, Cora Daly with dog Scout out of the South Loop Club, and Claire Culp with dog Chip out of the South Loop Club. And of course, when we say South Loop, and I also recognize some of these names, you're looking at kind of the Callaway and Arnold area, if you're wondering.
Yep, well represented. They usually come here in force for the dog show. They've usually, over the years, been real strong on the horse events as well. And of course, you'll find them scattered frequently throughout the livestock, the pigs and sheep and cattle showing.
Level 2 agility with Tristan Taylor and Oakley.
All right, so Tristan Taylor and Oakley will be the first in the arena as we get ready for level 2.
Real pretty dog, Oakley, I believe a golden retriever, and I know they've been buddies for a long time. Tristan, very active in 4-H and a very talented young man. A lot of art and crafts and different events that he is involved in, including the dog competition, dog show.
And the dog that Tristan will be showing and taking through the agility course today is Oakley, a 4-year-old golden retriever. Tristan's had 4 years in 4-H. Tristan 14 years of age as he and Oakley get ready to go through the agility course here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show. Here they go, and enjoy them as we bring them to you live through sandhillsexpress.com video.
And you may notice now this is the leashed competition. They are using the leash. Most of us who have dogs over the years have used a leash and found the dog pulled against it, really didn't obey anything. So it's nice to see a dog that knows how to work with a leash.
Boy, this has been a real good run for Tristan and Oakley. Couple of jumps left. And there you go. Well done. A nice way to get us started with level 2. That's Tristan Taylor with dog Oakley.
Certainly not a judge, but that was very smooth.
Next up, we'll have Lenora Bryson with Banjo.
All right, so Lenora Bryson with dog Banjo coming into the arena next. And again, they will adjust some of the heights of the jumps based on the size of the dog. So they will lower the heights just a little bit on some of the jumps as Lenora Bryson and Banjo come to the arena now. Lenora is 11 years old, Banjo 8-year-old, mini Aussie.
Oh yeah, wonderful dog. Love the coloring on that. Black and white patches.
Lenora and Bryson are with the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And so here we go. Lenora Bryson with Banjo. Let me get that said right as they compete in the Doggone Fun 4-H Club, making a nice quick run here in level 2 agility.
Yeah, Banjo likes to run at a brisk pace. You can tell that dog is just ultra smart.
And there you go. Nice run. A fast run through the course for Lenora Bryson and dog Banjo. As Dave mentioned, as you can see, obviously, on the video presentation, these dogs are on leash, as this is level 2, the opening 2 levels that we brought to you. Level 5, which is what we started with in the agility portion of this year's dog show, followed by level 3. Those dogs were off leash, but now in level 2, the handlers leading the dogs through the course on leash as we get ready for our next competitor.
Smaller dog, so they lowered the bar a little bit for the first 2 stations. Another South Loop competitor.
And I'm sorry, did they announce who the next competitor was? I missed it if they did.
I missed it as well.
I
can't
think
see
it might.
the number.
I think it may be Cora
Cora? Okay,
Daly
thank you.
with Scout. Okay,
All
we
right.
got the thumbs up, I think, even too. So,
Yeah.
all right, so Cora Daly with Scout, our next competitor, as Cora gets ready to compete here in level 2 agility at this year's dog show.
You know, the leash is such a great tool with dogs to take walks, to keep them in line, but they learn in a big hurry what to do and not to do with use of the leash.
Cora, 13 years of age, with dog Scout, a Pomeranian mix, representing the South Loop 4-H Club.
There we go. Up and over. Cute little dog, isn't it? There you go, little flip upward with the leash for a sit command. I'd rather go around, says Scout, but up the ramp it goes.
So now Cora Daly with dog Scout completing the final 2 jumps, and there you go. Nice run. Well
Nice
done.
job.
Cora Daly and Scout from the South Loop 4-H Club completing their run here in level 2 agility.
Our final competitor in level 2 agility will be Claire Culp with Chip.
All right, so now Claire Culp with dog Chip. I think this will be the final competitor now in level 2. Claire, 14 years of age. Dog Chip is a Dachshund mix. Again, they're out of the South Loop 4-H Club.
Dachshund mix. Cool looking dog. Again, various sizes and breeds, and it doesn't matter. It's all the time they spend together working on these sorts of things, competitions in different categories.
So here we go. Claire Culp and dog Chip enjoy their run through level 2 agility here on our live video stream of the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
Able to sit that 5 seconds, up over the ramp and down.
And the last 2 jumps done perfectly. Well done, Claire Culp and dog Chip out of the South Loop 4-H Club.
We will now reset the ring for level 1 agility. Would all competitors for level 1 agility be prepared to do their walkthrough after the ring is set?
All right, so there you go. They will reset the obstacles for level 1, which will be the final level of agility. Of course, we started at level 5 if you're just tuning in. And that was Shayla Staub with dog Zira, Callie Harris with dog Tucker. That was off leash, by the way, as they took the dogs through the course in level 5. Level 3 was off leash as well. We've completed that. The competitors there were Aubrey Stutzman with Diamond, Alexis Stutzman with Izzy, Shayla Staub with Coda, Megan Cheek with Lucky, and Abigail Stutzman with Buddy. And then we just concluded level 2 agility. Now this was with the dogs on leash, and the competitors we just saw were Tristan Taylor with Oakley, Lenora Bryson with Banjo, Cora Daly with Scout, and Claire Culp with Chip. So they reset the arena now and reset the course for level 1. And according to our program, your competitors coming up will be Frederick Fiorelli with Dog Buddy, Brindley Bachman with Scout, Addie Jones with Daisy, Caitlin Culp with Jackson, and Ruby Hagler with Dog Rummy.
You know, it takes a lot of work to set everything up from, you know, event to event, and you have all these people out here working hard to get things set up. There's just a lot of effort put into this. They gotta love this, because, you know, honestly, you set up a configuration, and then a train comes through.
Yes, and you never know how the sound of the train whistle might affect a dog's attention span.
Oddly enough, it doesn't seem to bother them as much as it does us.
I think you're right.
I was doing an interview earlier, and of course, timing is everything, and blaring away as he was trying to do that. I guess what I'm getting at is, it doesn't last a long time. The competition doesn't last a long time, but they do all this putting things together and reconfiguring and putting their efforts into it, because they really love this. I was talking with Angie Burnett earlier, and she says, well, I'm not sure what I really have to say. And I said, well, we'll just have a conversation. And in that conversation, I learned and remembered that Angie brought out her daughter to the breakfast show a number of years ago to talk about dog grooming business. And her daughter became involved as a showman in the dog shows from her early age, and that's when Angie got involved. And lo and behold, mom and daughter, the daughter comes back and starts a business, and she said it's very successful, and they have to have appointments months ahead for people to get their dogs in and groomed. So the 4-H project, the 4-H show, and dog training that was done evolved into Angie's daughter having a wonderful business here. And she said it just turned out great.
So they are resetting the obstacle course and the arena to get us ready for level 1 agility. And while they do that, want to just continue to thank our great sponsors who are making this live video stream presentation possible for you this afternoon. Want to say thanks again to Broken Bow Kennels, offering boarding and grooming services. Call them at 308-872-0095. Diamond Express Pet Wash in Broken Bow. You'll find the pet wash inside the Diamond Express Car Wash, which is located on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow, bringing you coverage of today's event. Visit them soon. They look forward to taking care of you. Grassland Vet Hospital in Broken Bow, helping you keep animals from small to large healthy and thriving. The Paws and Claws Pet Care. Call 308-870-1859 for in-home pet sitting. Also, Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity. They are there to walk you through every step of choosing a memorial that feels right. And Bierman Vet Services of Arnold, Nebraska. Vet care for large and small animals, from pregnancy checking to calving assistance, spays and neuters, vaccinations, to emergency on-call care. That's Bierman Vet Services of Arnold. So a special thank you to all of those businesses providing this live video stream of the Custer County Fair Dog Show for you this afternoon. Brent Apperson, Dave Burney, we're the ones kind of behind the mic for you today to just kind of keep you up to date with who's in the arena and the dogs that they are showing off today. Also want to say thanks to Jack Simpson. Jack's the guy behind the camera who is giving you the pictures today, and we appreciate him being with us today so that we can bring you this special presentation.
Yeah, I think it's a real honor and joy to bring this to you folks out there, and I know a lot of the numbers that will build following the event. This is, of course, being streamed live, but it will be archived, and typically the numbers grow as the days go by, where people go back and watch it, or maybe are doing something today and not able to safely watch. And so we appreciate our sponsors who help us make this available today and for the days to come, especially on the YouTube side. They never go away, so you can go watch this again at any later date. So it's I appreciate all the people who make it happen, including those great sponsors that Brent's been talking about.
And this isn't the first live video isn't the only live video presentation that we'll be presenting during the course of this year's Custer County Fair. Of course, when we get into the livestock showing and some of the other avenues that'll be presented here in the covered arena, we'll be showing those to you as well. We'll have the pig show, some of the cattle shows. Well, I think everything, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, I think everything that happens in the covered arena here, we will have a video presentation of that for you once we get to the bulk of activities in this year's fair coming up in just a little over a week.
Yes, the everything that's under this roof will be shown video of, and so we'll be doing, 3 days of live video streaming. Also, I'll be out here talking with some of the competitors, some of the 4-H'ers and FFA participants that will be here around this area, and I'll slip down to the horse barn and check in with some of the people who are performing and competing in different events on horseman activities there. Also, building number 5, that's where the poultry hangs out.
Yeah.
And I like to get in and talk with some of the kids about their poultry. And then, of course, there's rabbits as well. None of that will be live video streamed. But I think that's one of the really great things about 4-H. You don't have to have a big steer or a big heifer to participate in 4-H, or a larger livestock entry. You can do all sorts of things: cook, bake, build, sew. It's all highlighted during the Custer County Fair.
All right. Looks like they've pretty well gotten the new obstacle course set up for level 1, which will be in the arena next. They have called in the competitors, so those who will be showing off their dogs in this round of agility are coming in to kind of do a walkthrough of the course without their dog, and then we'll get things started here in level 1 agility. Again, on our program, scheduled to compete, it shows Frederick Fiorelli with dog Buddy, Brinley Bachman with dog Scout, Addie Jones with dog Daisy, Caitlin Culp with dog Jackson, and Ruby Hagler with dog Rummy, among those scheduled to compete here in level 1 agility.
All right, first up in level 1 agility, we will have Frederick Fiorelli with Buddy.
All right, so here comes Frederick with dog Buddy as we get things started in level 1 agility.
I'm glad to see that Frederick is back. I think last year was his first year, and I sat right down at the end of the bleachers last year and visited with Frederick. He is an amazing young man with a great imagination and quite a conversationalist. And he is back with Buddy for the second year. Last year when I asked him, "Are you going to come back?" he said, "Well, I'm not sure yet." And here he is. So it's good to see Frederick Fiorelli back with Buddy.
Frederick, 10 years old. Buddy is 3 years old, a Lab Australian Shepherd mix.
And he's having a conversation right now, and they say, "Hey, you better come on into the ring here and get started."
All right, here they come. Frederick Fiorelli, his second year in 4-H, as Dave mentioned, with dog Buddy. And they're going to get us started here with level 1. And they'll be coming into the arena here very soon.
It looks like they may have.
Maybe they're going to.
Brinley Bachman with Scout is now entering the ring.
All right, so it looks like Brinley Bachman with Scout is going to come in, and they're going to get us started. So this is Brinley with Dog Scout out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
All right, they're underway. Unique coloring for the dog there. Waiting that 5 seconds, and here we go.
Brindley is 12 years of age. Dog Scout is 4 years old. Scout, Border Collie. 2 years Brindley has spent with Scout in Dog 4-H.
And Scout is not crazy about going down the tunnel. He's went in and back out twice now, and make that 3 times. Oh boy. Just going to bypass that.
So Scout will go to the final jump, and there's your opening run in level 1. Well done,
Well
Brindley,
done.
Bachman, and Scout to get us started here in level 1 agility.
Now Frederick was having some problems with the collar. That's why he didn't start, but he's back in and fixed up and ready to go now.
All right, so this will be Frederick Fiorelli with Dog Buddy. He waits for the judges to get ready. And here they go. Enjoy Frederick Fiorelli with Dog Buddy as they go through level 1 agility.
Flawless so far. Right through the tunnel.
Frederick had to really hustle to meet Buddy there at the other end of the tunnel. Buddy went through that pretty fast, so
He really did.
that was great. Well done, Frederick Fiorelli and Dog Buddy from the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
Well, and again, remember this is level 1, so you're going to see some miscues here and there. This is their training grounds, if you will.
All right. Well, I'm assuming they're going with the program. Is Addie next? Okay, Jack is nodding his head yes. So Addie Jones with Daisy from the Thumbs Up Dog Club is coming into the arena now.
Daisy, a nice looking black lab. Love those labs. They love you back.
Addie Jones, 12 years of age. Daisy is 5, a German Shepherd Lab cross.
Okay.
Second year that Addie's been working with Daisy here in the 4-H dog program. And here they go with their run in level 1 agility.
There you go. Got on the ramp okay. Might have dropped off a little early. It's funny how the different dogs like different paces for speed.
Mm-hmm. And the final jump. There you go. Well done. Addie Jones and Dog Daisy completing their run here in level 1 agility.
Next is Caitlin Culp with Jackson.
All right, so Caitlin Culp with the South Loop 4-H Club coming into the arena now with Dog Jackson.
One of the young folks, when we were talking earlier today, said, I asked, what do you like about the dog show? And she says, I like all the different dog personalities. And you can see what she's talking about.
Caitlin is 11 years old. Dog Jackson, age 7. A Catahoula mix. 3 years for them now in the 4-H program. As Caitlin Culp gets ready to compete in level 1 agility.
Waiting for the start. Might add again while we have a moment, that breeze is so nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's made it very pleasant here today. I know the spectators obviously appreciate that, but I have a feeling the dogs and the competitors appreciate it too, for sure.
Well, you don't see a lot of tongues hanging clear down and out. With the dog, that's usually an indication that they're hot and miserable, but they're all doing fine.
All right, here you go. Caitlin Culp and Dog Jackson. Enjoy.
Jackson seems quite comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. One jump left. Been a good run. And there's the final jump as Caitlin Culp takes Dog Jackson through level 1 agility here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
In level 1 agility will be Ruby Hagler with Rummy.
All right, so Ruby Hagler coming into the arena now. Ruby will be our final competitor in level 1. Again, if you're just joining us, we actually started the agility competition in level 5. So this will be our final level of agility. And then we'll move into the rally, where they have already been kind of fixing that course up. Of course, with rally, they kind of take the dog through a course where they vary their pace, and we'll be watching that coming up. All right, they're underway now. This is the final run in level 1 agility. This is Ruby Hagler with Dog Rummy out of the South Loop 4-H Club. Ruby, 11 years of age. Rummy is 2 years old. Four years together in the 4-H program as they go to their final obstacle. And there you go. Well done, Ruby. Good job.
Ruby has legs to just kind of lope over that.
Ruby Hagler with Dog Rummy out of the South Loop 4-H Club.
I should say Rummy had the legs to jump over that. Big dog.
Our competitors in beginning rally are Cassandra Olsen with Moose and Danielle Olsen with Charger.
All right. You heard just the end of that announcement. That is who is coming up as we're going to move now to the rally portion of the dog show. And we'll see. We'll see if they award agility, or I think they're just going to go straight into rally, I believe.
As I remember from last year, they did it that way last year. That way they just waited and finished up everything and then had the final award. So it looks like that's the direction they're headed this year.
And it looks like there will be 4 different divisions in our rally event. We'll start with beginners. Cassandra Olsen with Dog Moose out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. Also Danielle Olsen with Dog Charger.
You can now make your way to the ring for the walkthrough without your dogs.
All right, sounds like they're going to allow those competing in the beginning division of rally to come in and do their walkthrough. Again, Cassandra Olsen with Dog Moose will be competing. Danielle Olsen with Dog Charger, both out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
This is an interesting event, and it, to me, would be a little bit confusing. Memory comes to play here, and it's quite fascinating. So I think you folks are going to enjoy it if you haven't seen the rally before.
Yeah, you can probably maybe even make this out by watching the video, but you'll notice there are signs that are instructing what you have to have the dog do as you go through the course. Like they will end with a fast pace, then a normal pace to the finish. So they'll have to kind of take their dog through this course and get them to obey all of the signs and the obstacles that are in front of them as we go through rally. I was noticing on the program here, and I think this is definitely worth mentioning, they list in the program that they are raising money for new and updated equipment for the dog show and hopefully a bigger trailer as they are outgrowing the one that they currently have. Donations are certainly welcome, so we just want to throw that information out to you. If you'd like to donate to the Custer County Fair Dog Show, I know that they would certainly appreciate your donation.
Well, they're loading up the trailer that they have on the east end of the arena right now, and I'm sure it has to go in just a certain way to make everything fit. And if they're going to get some new and improved equipment, they're going to need a trailer, expanded trailer space to put that in. So, yeah, keep that in mind. It's a great program. The kids love it, and families work together to come here. It's well worth your donation or consideration thereof.
All right, here we go. Cassandra Olson is going to get us started with Rally. This is the beginners division. Cassandra with dog Moose, a German Shepherd. First year for both Cassandra and Moose in the dog competition. They've been doing a great job throughout the day, and here they go in Rally. And you'll be able to see on the video screen that there are certain stations, and so each station has a different, I guess you could say, command that is given to the dog that the handler must make them do before they go on to the next station. Weaving their way through the cones. Now they'll go to the final obstacle of Rally, as they will vary the pace of the dog as they close things out.
It was a nice run.
And there you go.
Yeah.
That's the way Rally works, folks. Cassandra Olson and Moose in the beginning division, representing the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
Next up is Danielle Olson with Charger.
All right, Danielle Olson with Charger next to go through the Rally course. Charger, a Border Collie mix. And for Danielle, like Cassandra, first year in dog for Danielle.
Had a chance to talk with Danielle earlier, and she is a wonderful young lady. She loves history, and she also likes homeschool. She does really well with that, and she likes ancient history specifically, so she has that interest. But she also is really enjoying working with Charger.
Again, the judges for today's competition here at the dog show are Katie Bolton and Amber Willard. Kind of discussing some things right now as we get ready to move into the second competitor in the beginning division of Rally. Following the beginners, we'll have 4 representatives in Rally 1, according to our program, 1 competitor in Rally 2, and then 2 competitors in Rally 3 to conclude the day.
Still going over some details in the center of the configuration there. So Danielle and Charger just hanging out. Looks like they're about ready to go.
Well, again, folks, we're here in Rally, and we're, well, past 1 o'clock, getting close to 1:30 now, and for most, if not all of the competitors remaining, they've been here since 8. We started with categories such as obedience and then showmanship. Then we moved to agility, which we just had for you with our live video stream, now concluding things with Rally. So this has been a long day for those who are participating, the dogs and the handlers, and they've all been doing a great job working their way through this long day.
They sure have. Probably been up since 5 or 6 o'clock this morning to get ready to get here and set up by 8 o'clock. So a really long day, and probably a few long days ahead of this one, just making preparations and doing those final touches.
All right, here we go. This is Danielle Olson with dog Charger. Beginning Rally. And again, you see the signs out on the course. as Danielle takes charger from station to station and then has to obey and fulfill the requirement that is on each of those signs and is at each station as they go through the rally portion of this dog show.
Cool looking dog. Seems pretty mellow too.
Mm-hmm. Again, for Danielle and Charger, this is their first year together going through the dog competition here at the Custer County Fair. As Dave mentioned, they've been working and practicing through Dog 4-H since the beginning of the year. And this is where they show off what they have learned and been able to put together as we come now to the Custer County Fair. Danielle going through the final 2 stations, and there's the finish line. Well done, Danielle
yes.
Olson and Dog Charger.
Another nice run.
Now we will reset for Rally 1. So competitors in Rally 1, please be making your way over to the arena.
All right, so they're going to reset the course now for Rally 1. And according to our program, the individuals and dogs that will be competing in that division will be Aubrey Stutzman with dog Diamond, who is coming up. Also Frederick Fiorelli with Buddy, Tristan Taylor with Oakley, and Megan Cheek with Lucky.
You know, I think it would be, well, for me anyway, even though the act that you're supposed to do, like the 270 right hands turn, it would be so easy to get confused at the different stations, especially about midway through on this side closest to you folks watching on the video. It's just amazing that they can get them to do all the different things that they do, but it takes hours and hours of work. You just don't bring a dog in and do this. It's hours and hours of preparation and work. And of course, part of the judging earlier too was about nutrition, grooming, what sort of pests and so forth, what causes this, what causes that. I was starting earlier to tell you about one of the young people we talked to said, I think I misanswered one question about what causes, I can't remember what it was, but she answered fly, and it was a tick was the correct answer. She thought maybe that was a difference in the judging. That's how close it can get. So they have to know more about their dogs through this program, about their health, about what they need to prevent for disease and insects and so forth. So it's more than just maneuvering through these different stations.
Well, again, we're getting ready for Rally 1 as they reset the course for that. Rally 2 will follow, and then Rally 3 will wrap up the day for us here at the Custer County Fairgrounds. I want to say thanks again to all of our sponsors that you see flashing across your screen today who are helping us with this portion of the Custer County Fair. Live video streaming, correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, but I want to say that we kind of started this through Sandhills Express. I think it was right 2020, right? Right when we were going through the whole COVID and everything, and you know, some of the things were just not made as readily available to public display, and that's kind of where we started with the video, if I remember correctly. And I think it's become a staple now, because we certainly know that, you know, there are family and friends all around the state of these competitors and of the competitors that we'll see later in portions of the Custer County Fair that obviously can't get here in person, but I'm sure tuning in so that they can support their family and friends from afar. And it's certainly our privilege to be able to bring you something of this variety.
Well, yes, I think 2020 there was fear that the Custer County Fair would be closed, that they wouldn't be able to allow people to come and attend. I don't think that was the case. Right at the last minute, they were able to go ahead and welcome people into the grounds besides the animals and the people who are involved there. But the crowds were smaller because there was still concern about the COVID situation. And so that's when we started this. And I think it was great. We told them what we were going to do, ask if we could do it. They were very excited about it. They built us this platform so that we could have a good view for the cameras up here. And yeah, it's just become now part of the Custer County Fair that if you can't make it, you can watch it. And again, you can also watch it later, which is nice because the people who are at the fair sometimes really enjoy going back and watching, say, their grandchild show a steer or some swine or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's become part of the Custer County Fair, and we're very fortunate to be a part of that.
All right, so they're still resetting the course for Rally 1. And while they do that, I'm just going to run down our sponsor list one more time here for you. And we just want to continue to thank our great sponsors who are helping us out with this special video streaming coverage for you today. Again, they include Broken Bow Kennels, offering boarding and grooming services. Call them at 308-872-0095. Diamond Express Pet Wash. You'll find it inside the Diamond Express Car Wash located on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow. Visit them soon. They look forward to making your stay wonderful. Grassland Vet Hospital in Broken Bow, helping you keep animals from small to large healthy and thriving. Paws and Claws Pet Care. Call 308-870-1859 for in-home pet sitting. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity. They're there to walk you through every step of choosing a memorial that feels right. And Bierman Vet Services of Arnold, vet care for large and small animals, from pregnancy checking to calving assistance, spays and neuters, vaccinations to emergency on-call care. All sponsors of this special video presentation of the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
You might also remember, Brent, during the COVID situation, that veterinarians were not allowed to spade animals, cats and dogs. You remember that situation?
I think I do, yes.
And we had Willow and Crystal.
Yeah, your cats,
They were,
yes.
They were pushing the envelope. Let's just put it that way. They needed to go see the doctor. And we didn't know if it was going to be able to happen or not. And at the last minute, they allowed that to take place. And so, therefore, there are no little Crystals and Willows additionals running around.
Yes.
But wasn't that weird when you think about it? That whole thing, and
yeah,
you
it was
couldn't
just
get your cats.
It was a weird time. I mean, we all know that, and so thankful that we're through that, and as far as we know, anyway, and kind of back to normalcy when it comes to events such as this.
Well, there was like a dentist that walking by my house. I was tempted to go out and say, "Can you spade a cat?"
I don't even know how to segue out of that. I really don't.
I thought about asking.
Yeah, well.
But I didn't.
There you go.
I'm sure he would say, well, never mind.
All right, they're still setting up the course for Rally 1.
You know, sitting up here with this vantage point, it's kind of fun to see what people are looking at on their phones.
Yes, I hear you.
There was a gentleman earlier, I won't name his name, but he's from Arnold, and he was looking at a speaker system, a stereo system for his boat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Stereo on the boat.
Yeah, with
hey, I like that.
Big bass speakers and all sorts of things. Yeah, and he said he's been looking for about 4 to 6 months. If he doesn't hurry, he's not going to get him in before the summer's over.
Yeah.
He says just a way to pass time. I think that's,
Yeah, there you go.
seems like a lot of people are passing time on their phones, but
Well, as you can see, as we go into Rally 1, there's going to be more obstacles for the handlers and their dogs to go through than what we saw in the beginning division, as they're trying to get everything set up in the appropriate order.
they have charts to do this. I imagine there's probably GPS available
Yeah.
that could lay this out for them. I don't know if the satellite signal would get through the roof, though. What do you think?
I don't know. We'll have to try that.
Well, the cell phones work. Back
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
true. Yes, that's how we're live streaming actually, because we're able to get our service through. And you know what? We should do that. We should thank Viero. Viero is helping provide our signal today. Appreciate them working with Casey and I, KBBN Radio, over recent years to allow us to be able to, well, provide the ability to get internet service in remote locations like here out at the Custer County Fairgrounds to transmit our signal and bring this kind of presentation to you.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because there's a lot of sporting events where, well, I should say at least some sporting events where we would be unable to broadcast if it wasn't for
Yes.
Viero.
Yep.
So thank you, guys. I'm not gonna say much more. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So I know I'm not gonna be a great color man from this point out.
Hey, are you off vacation? You must be. You're working here today.
Officially, yes. Starting today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you were able to have some good days off.
Oh, we got a lot of things done around the house that we've been wanting to do for a long time, and sometimes if you have consecutive days to get started and kind of get started on, it really helps. So we've been.
So you really didn't take a vacation. You just took some time off.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say work, but you just decided to do different type of work. Sounds to me like.
It was quite a bit more physical than radio.
Yeah. maybe you're excited to get back to radio so you can take a break.
I think that might be the case. But yeah, it was. And Joan and I get to spend a little more time together. That was nice, and do some projects together. So ready to get back to work. Ready to join you on the breakfast show on Monday. So. I also checked the gourd patch this morning.
Yes. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It really looked good. They've really grown since I was gone. And I'd put a little plant food on them, so maybe they'll even grow more.
Good.
But again, that's Gourds for Good. Keep listening for details.
Yeah, for those of you tuning in, you're going, what in the world are these two guys talking about? Dave, maybe you're watching from afar, and this is your first experience with Casey and I, KBBN Radio. Dave and I are honored to be your morning show hosts on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, Monday through Friday. And a project that Dave came up with is a project that we are working on to raise funds for the Inclusive Playground Project at North Park Elementary School here in Broken Bow. And we're calling it Gourds for Good. Dave, when he was growing up, correct me if I'm wrong on the story, but when you were growing up as a child, there was a time when you and your buddies would get together and you actually had a gourd stand. You would sell gourds. And so that is kind of what prompted you to put this project together. And right now it looks like they're growing well, and we hope to have a very big harvest so we can sell gourds and raise money for a special project.
Yeah, the real crux to the story, we had a gourd stand in the neighborhood. I didn't actually have any gourds, so I helped run the stand.
Okay.
And my buddies kept the money.
Yeah.
And so that always was a burning arrow in my heart to think I could have had some gourds there and raised some money. So now, if the gourds grow and get big and turn all different colors and shapes, we'll be able to sell those, and the money we make will go to the Inclusive Playground. And it's been fun so far. Got some ideas on how we're going to use those gourds to raise money. Later on, we'll give you more details as we think them up. I mean, they become available.
Yes. That's one thing you'll find out about Dave and I is a lot of what we do on the show is just kind of spur of the moment type stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you someday on the radio about my buddies, and I might have told this story before, but we went on a short vacation. I think it was our first vacation as a family to the Black Hills, and those same two buddies stole some eggs from the neighbor
Oh my.
while we were gone and put them in our shed
Uh-huh.
because we had one chicken, and they took all the eggs and put under this one chicken. Well, the chicken was little confused because she couldn't cover all the eggs they stole.
Oh.
It was a big pile of eggs. And they were going to be punished for it, and the very nice lady who they stole the eggs from said, if you'll come and do some work for a couple of days, we're going to let you off the hook for stealing the eggs. So what happens is they work for this very nice lady down the block, and she ends up paying them,
Oh wow.
giving them some money. So we housed the chicken. We had the hutch for them to put the eggs in, and them same two guys got the money, just like with the gorge.
Oh man. Wow. You had some rough moments growing up as a child.
Childhood sucked.
Uh,
No, just kidding.
Well-
It was fun.
yeah. Well, folks, you're getting a sample of two morning radio guys and what we do when we get the opportunity to fill time. And so,
Sometimes it's not very good. But
well, they're continuing to get things set up for Rally 1. And again, it's just so critical that you get everything put in the right place. And that's what is kind of taking the time at this moment to make sure that all of the stations are put in the proper place, and then that they're spread out the correct distance as the competitors get ready to take their dogs through the course. So we're just about ready for Rally 1, and here come those who will be competing. We'll have 4 competitors in this round, and they are taking their walkthrough now. And I would think, Dave, this walkthrough is probably even more important than the agility walkthrough, because they've got to know what they need to do with their dog at each station. So you can see the competitors maybe taking a little bit more time to go through this walkthrough so that they know exactly what they need to get their dog to do at each station.
Well, I agree, and also the slow pace, normal pace, and the fast pace comes at a different point. Doesn't look like, it may or may not be the finish, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's more in the middle of the setting here. So it's all completely different with a lot more, as you said, for them to do. Yes, because slow pace, normal pace, fast pace is 5, 6, and 7, and there's 12, 13, and on up. So they're gonna change things up big time. And again, I would have trouble staying on target mentally as the dog handler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So we've got 4 competitors in this division of Rally. This is Rally 1 coming up. And among the competitors will be Aubrey Stutzman with dog Diamond out of the South Loop Club. Frederick Fiorelli will be back in the ring with Buddy out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. Tristan Taylor with Oakley from Doggone Fun 4-H. And Megan Cheek with Dog Lucky, also a member of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And those will be your competitors in Rally 1.
Nice crowd gathered here for this final set of events. It's good to see some folks, familiar faces, and some folks that are new to the show.
Well, this is the final category of the dog show. We've had obedience and showmanship, agility, and now finishing up with Rally. 4 divisions of Rally. We just saw the beginners out. Now we're getting ready for Rally 1. We'll have 1 competitor according to our program in Rally 2, and then 2 competitors in the final division of Rally, Rally 3, which will conclude things here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
Well, it takes a while to lay this out, and they're checking their charts and making sure they have everything just right. No small task. The kids have walked through now, so they'll bring the dogs back here shortly, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Again, we appreciate you tuning in today for this special presentation on SandhillsExpress.com. Live video streaming of the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
First up, we will have Aubrey Stutzman with Diamond.
All right, there you go. The first competitor has been called to the arena. Aubrey Stutzman with Diamond will be starting things off in Rally 1. Again, as the competitors bring their dog through the course, you can see on video that there are signs at different locations on the course, and each of those signs is giving an instruction to the dog handler as to what they need their dog to do. So that is what Rally is about. And getting us started here in Rally 1, it's Aubrey Stutzman with Diamond out of the South Loop Dog Club.
Here we go. Calmly going through. Little short, jumpy steps there.
Aubrey with dog Diamond. Diamond is 12 years old, a silky terrier. This is their 9th year together, our notes say, in dog 4-H. Aubrey 17 years of age, as Aubrey and Diamond compete in Rally 1.
This is where the pace comes in, slow pace. Then they go to normal.
You'll see the dogs making turns, everything that is instructed on the signs that the competitors get to, that's what they need their dog to do. So Aubrey taking Diamond through the obstacles. You'll see that the dogs need to make certain turns. Dave talked about the signs that vary the pace of the dog when they're going through the course. Then you'll have things like having to sit and different types of commands that the handler needs the dog to obey.
You know, Brent, a lot of us who have had dogs were happy when we could teach them to sit and shake your hand. And look how far they go beyond that with these dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
I love how the dogs, they catch a little glimpse of something and gets their attention away from the competition just for a split second, and the handlers bring them back in.
All right, Aubrey taking Diamond through the station that makes Diamond take a 360-degree turn. And they're just about to the finish line. And there you go. That
Nice
is
run.
the opening run of Rally 1, put together by Aubrey Stutzman and dog Diamond.
Up next will be Frederick Fiorelli with Buddy.
So now we'll see Frederick Fiorelli. We saw Frederick in the agility portion of today's show. Frederick with his dog Buddy coming out to participate in Rally.
I remember that's a Black Lab German Shepherd cross. Am I thinking correct on that?
Well, hey, wow. It was right on my top page.
That's
that
great.
never happens. Yes, a Lab and Australian Shepherd mix is what
Australian.
Buddy is. Second year for Frederick and Buddy in dog 4-H. Buddy 3 years of age. Frederick is 10 years old.
Okay, good looking dog. Certainly see the Lab.
Frederick will be the second competitor here in Rally 1. Still to come, Tristan Taylor with dog Oakley. Then Megan Cheek with dog Lucky. According to our program, one participant in Rally 2, that'll be Lenora Bryson with dog Banjo. And then in the final division of Rally, which is Rally 3, we'll see Shayla Staub with Coda and Callie Harris with Tucker. As Frederick Fiorelli gets ready with Buddy to go through the rally course.
Looks like they're getting close to getting started.
And here we go. Enjoy Frederick Fiorelli with dog Buddy as they go through Rally 1. Frederick taking Buddy through the pace obstacles. Start off with a slow pace, then normal. Now going to the turns and walk-arounds.
This is the tough one. There we go.
Getting to the station where you must make the dog lay all the way down. Buddy does that. And now they'll go into some of the final obstacles.
Frederick uses a lot of vocal commands or encouragement, and it worked out pretty well.
Final station in Rally 1 is where the dog must sit, and then the handler walks around the dog, which Frederick does. He'll go to the finish line, and there you go, your second run in Rally 1, put together by Frederick Fiorelli and dog Buddy.
Up next, we will have Tristan Taylor with Oakley.
So Tristan Taylor with dog Oakley will be our next competitor. Again, 4 competitors here in Rally 1. We've seen now Aubrey Stutzman with dog Diamond, Frederick Fiorelli with dog Buddy, and now we'll see Tristan Taylor with Oakley.
Looks like they're ready to go.
Oakley, 4 years old, a golden retriever. Tristan, 14 years of age. They've been working together for 4 years in dog 4-H. We saw Oakley and Tristan together earlier in the agility portion of today's dog show. Now they compete in the final event of the day.
Very nice run so far. Smoothly, going clear down.
Now Tristan and Oakley coming to some of the final obstacles in this rally format. They'll go to the 360-degree turn. Final obstacle will be where Oakley has to sit. Tristan will walk around him, and then they'll head to the finish line. And there you go. A nice run. Tristan Taylor and Oakley out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
Sure, Tristan's very happy with that. It sure looked like a nice smooth go.
Up next, we will have Megan.
So now our final competitor of this division, Megan Cheek with dog Lucky.
Just a little paperwork to do.
So here we go, Megan Cheek with Lucky now. Lucky is a blue heeler mix. Megan, 11 years old, Lucky, age 4. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the rally portion and the final event of this year's Custer County Fair Dog Show. You'll see signs on the arena, and each of those signs is telling the dog handler what they need their dog to do. So they've got to obey each of those obstacles as Megan and Lucky are finishing up their run here in the rally format.
Working has a really good team.
Final two stations, a 360-degree turn to the left. And now Lucky will have to sit as Megan walks around Lucky, and they will go to the finish line, and there you go. We've made it through Rally 1. Our four competitors in this division, Aubrey Stutzman and Diamond, Frederick Fiorelli with Dog Buddy, Tristan Taylor with Oakley, and Megan Cheek, who you saw just complete the course with Dog Lucky, your four competitors in Rally 1.
And another nice group of four there that all really went through the configuration very nicely. Going to move some things back around again.
All right, so they're going to reset the course now for Rally 2. We will keep the video going for you, and then when they're ready to compete in Rally 2, we'll come back on with the audio and share with you who is in the arena and competing. So stay with us. We'll keep the video stream going, and then we'll come back on and give you a description as we move into Rally 2, which is coming up.
Lenora Bryson with banjo.
All right, we're ready to go with more activity here at the Custer County 4-H Dog Show as we're going to go into the Rally 2 division. And we have one competitor here, Lenora Bryson with dog Banjo out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club. And you see that for Rally 2 at this division, this is all off leash. So Lenora will be taking dog Banjo through the format. Again, you see the signs that are scattered around the arena and around the obstacle course. Each one of those signs gives a different command that the handler must get their dog to obey. You might see that Station 4 shows a 270-degree left turn.
Boy, without a leash, that's really something. All with healing hand motions and voice inflection.
Boy, you can really tell the amount of time that Lenora and Banjo have spent together. And I would say not just in practicing for these events, but you can tell they spend a lot of time together, just period.
Yeah, I agree. When she was headed back to get Banjo, Banjo was already on the way to her, so yes.
Going through the last few obstacles. And there you go. That was well done. Lenora Bryson with dog Banjo for Rally 2. All right, we will see. I think that they're going to reset the course for Rally 3. Lenora was the only one competing in Rally 2, so we've got two competitors remaining in the Rally division, and that'll be Rally 3. Coming up, we'll see Shayla Staub of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club with dog Coda, and Callie Harris with Tucker will compete as well. Those will be the final two competitors in the Rally division. So as they reset the course, we once again will just keep the live stream going for you. We'll keep the video running so you can see them reset the course and get everything put together. We'll come back with the audio once we're ready to go with our next two competitors, as we'll introduce to you Shayla Staub and Coda and Callie Harris and Tucker. So keep it right here. We'll have our final two competitors in Rally 3 coming up.
Shayla Staub with Coda.
All right, we are ready to go with the final event and final division of the day here at the Custer County Fair Dog Show, as Shayla Staub and Coda getting ready to go in Rally 3. This is the final division of Rally. This is the final event of this year's dog show. We have two competitors. Shayla Staub with Coda will get us started, followed by Callie Harris with Tucker. They're both out of the Doggone Fun 4-H Club.
And we've seen a lot of Shayla today in lots of different competitions, and always right up there. So I know that these two have been competing throughout the day, Callie and Shayla.
Once again with Rally, you can see the signs out on the arena floor. And with Rally 3, you see that there's a jump included as well. So with each sign that Shayla comes to with Coda, there is a certain command she must give. The dog must obey, and they'll go from station to station. So as you can see with the way this current format is set up, this is pretty advanced. Shayla and Callie, who will follow her, have been competing in Dog 4-H for a few years now, and they, along with their dogs, are going through the more advanced level of Rally as we conclude things at this year's dog show.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to watch, Brent. They are really showing those years of experience. 6 and 8 years, or in that category. That's a lot of time with one dog, and a lot of time well spent.
Boy, you can see Coda is really in tune with Shayla, watching very closely what Shayla wants Coda to do, and there's the finish. Boy, what an impressive run that was. A lot of kind of difficult obstacles to go through, but Shayla and Coda do it wonderfully, and we have one competitor left to go.
And Coda just wants to make Shayla happy.
You can tell that, can't you?
Yeah.
Yes, well said. All right, our final competitor of the day is Callie Harris with dog Tucker. We saw Callie crowned Best of Show earlier today, as earlier they had the grand champions in every division of showmanship come out for the Best of Show. Callie Harris and Tucker being bestowed that honor here today.
And we should mention how nice it is to be under the Farm Credit Services of America top here today. They have sponsored this for a few years now.
So the judges completing their scoring on the run just shown by Shayla Staub and Coda. And we get ready now for our final competitor of the day, Callie Harris with dog Tucker.
And they're off.
The dog that Callie is showing here today, Tucker, is an Australian Shepherd.
A very well-trained and very bright shepherd. Man, it's amazing. Backward steps, following.
Well, like Shayla and dog Coda before them, you can see the way dog Tucker is really in tune with what Callie is wanting Tucker to do as they go through these obstacles.
Never takes her eye away.
Coming to the end now. And
close.
There
we go.
There we go. Yes, indeed. Well done. Boy, that was impressive. You can tell that is not easy to do, especially with the dog off leash. And you can tell that Shayla Staub and Coda and now Callie Harrison Tucker were fantastic. All right, sounds like they're going to start giving away the awards for agility and rally, so we're going to tap into the PA system now and see if we can get you some of that information, as they're just about ready to go with that. So they will total up the scoring. Again, they'll be handing out the ribbons and the champion honors to those who competed in agility and rally, and as they continue to go through those results and make them official, we will once again say thanks to the sponsors who made our coverage of the dog show possible for you today through our sandhillsexpress.com video. Broken Bow Kennels offering boarding and grooming services. Call them at 308-872-0095. Diamond Express Pet Wash. You'll find them inside the Diamond Express Car Wash located on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Cobblestone Hotel and Suites. Visit them soon. They look forward to making your stay in Broken Bow a great one. Grassland Vet Hospital in Broken Bow, helping you keep animals from small to large healthy and thriving. Paws and Claws Pet Care. Call 308-870-1859 for in-home pet sitting. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity. They are there to walk you through every step of choosing a memorial that feels right. And Bierman Vet Services of Arnold, helping us with our video stream today. Vet care for large and small animals, from pregnancy checking to calving assistance, spays and neuters, vaccinations to emergency on-call care. And while we've been live with you this afternoon, we do remind you you can watch and share the replay of today's show on Facebook and YouTube through Sandhills Express. All right, we will get ready to tap into the announcer who will be sharing soon the results of agility and rally as we have come to the end of the competition part of the Custer County Fair Dog Show.
And I would imagine they'll be having some more of those group photos at the East End in front of the Custer County Fair banner. And I like the way they did that earlier when they had some individual photos, but also, of course, all of the competitors together, all of the 4-H Dog Show participants.
Okay. Dogs, kids, in the arena. Watch your dogs. Give yourself space. Okay, well, they're all coming in. A big thank you to Katie and Amber for coming and judging for us again this year. Yay! Megan, get your dog. What? Oh, well, go get your dog. Oh, hurry up.
Well, you can see that they have called out all of the competitors who competed in agility and I think rally too. are all out there as they get ready to hand out the awards in each of the categories. Of course, earlier today we saw the categories of obedience and showmanship. Now getting ready to hand out the awards and find out who the champions are in the categories of agility and rally.
It will be interesting to find out who they are, Brent, as we mentioned some real close competition, some smooth runs. We are not judges and we're not dog experts, so we have no idea how things are scored and what the protocol is, but it'll be interesting to see how they come along here with the awards. It looks like they're getting close to begin handing out ribbons. It's always amazing to me how well the dogs behave.
We're going to start with agility level 1. Okay. Brindley and Scout with a red. All right, for your first year. Make sure you get pictures taken. Addie and Daisy with a blue. Ruby and Rummy with a blue. Okay, Caitlin and Jackson with a purple in our reserve. Good job. Okay, and then with a purple, a grand, Frederick and Buddy.
These youngsters will remember this for a long, long time, if not for the rest of their lives, and it really doesn't matter what color the ribbon is. They'll remember participating in the 2025 4-H Dog Show, and of course all the time they spent with their dogs working to be the very best they can be here today.
Well, I remember I had a couple of girls spend a year in dog 4-H.
All right,
well,
level 2
share that with you
with
here in a moment.
blue, Clara and Chip. That's okay. It's a lot. Okay, level 2, Cora and Scout with a blue.
Okay, I was.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
I was checking my brain a little bit.
Okay. Okay, Lenora and Banjo with a blue and reserve. Tristan and Oakley with a purple and grand, level 2. Okay, next agility should be level 3. Right. Yes, off leash. Okay, level 3, you do the same obstacles, you go off leash, so it moves you a little bit of competition. Sorry, Alexis and Izzy with a red. We're proud she stayed in the ring this year, aren't we? Yes. Our zoomies weren't too bad, yes. Megan and Lucky with a red. Yeah. Aubrey and Diamond with a red. Okay. Abigail and Buddy with a purple and reserve. Okay. And Shayla and Cody with a purple and gran. Okay, and then I'm going to do level 5 with your other dog, so. I think so. Okay, we didn't have any level 4 this year. Yeah. So we go up to level 5. Level 5 is more obstacles, off leash. You notice we had to use the whole arena. We throw some things at them that they don't normally see in the agility, like the broad jump, tall dog walk. A-frame is in some of the lower levels, but just some new things, some fun patterns. This course that they ran today, was fine. Okay, we're going to skip that part. All right, Callie, we're just going to go. All right, purple with reserve. Good job. Purple and grand champion, Shayla and Zira. I'd say that's pretty good for one-eyed dog. She's a smart dog. I'm good. Okay, yeah. Give them a little time to get their pictures done. Then we have overall champion in agility. We good? Okay. Okay, overall agility champion this year goes to Tristan and Oakley. Another one of my middle school boys, but he doesn't give me as hard time as some of the others, so congratulations. Oakley did not run away this year. Making progress. Okay, we're going to let the pictures get caught up real quick, and then we're going to do rally.
All right, so there's one event left to hand out awards to, and that'll be rally. They'll wrap up some of the picture taking going on, and then we'll have the final results of rally that we'll bring to you, and then that'll end our video stream for you today. But great to see the winners in the agility. Tristan and Oakley, kind of your big winners, the overall champions of agility here today. And all of these kids who have competed today, Dave, have certainly done a great job.
They sure have. It's been fun watching them, and just remember all the hard work that they put in with their dogs to make this a fun event to watch, a fun day to watch. Tristan Taylor coming up big here today, and evidently last year, or at least recently, Oakley got loose and maybe had a bad day, but not a bad day today. Very good, and I know that Tristan is a wonderful young man, and I keep telling him every time I see him when we do interviews that it seems like he should be a senior in high school. We've been talking to Tristan for a long time, and as I mentioned earlier, he does a lot of different things here at the fair, but I believe I remember you saying earlier he's 14, so he has some time left here in the 4-H program, and I'm sure he'll make the most of it. He likes the activities, and he's doing very well all the way across the board, but here today, the overall champion, so congratulations.
So they're finishing up taking some pictures with the purple ribbon winners and champions of the agility event. We will keep the stream going for you, and then we'll bring the audio back up once we're ready to give out the award winners for rally, and that'll be coming up.
It goes up. a lot of turns, a lot of talking to your dog. So it's kind of a new thing. We've second year doing it. So if you watch us trying to set the course, that's because we're inexperienced. But we're getting there. Okay, so in rally, beginning rally, right? Beginning rally. Beginning rally with a blue and reserve, Cassandra and Moose. No Moose. Good job. You worked hard to do that. Go ahead and go over there to get your picture taken. Okay. It was close, by the way. These sisters are in competition here. And with Danielle in Charger with a blue and grand champion. Good job. You've had a heck of a day, girl. Way to go. Congratulations. Charger? You my buddy? Come on. All right, go get your picture taken. Okay. Rally 1. You want me to take those two?
Sure. That would make this a little easier with the breeze that I'm not
Okay.
gonna argue about.
Okay. Your turn. No, okay, no fun. They should not give me the mic. I know you did. All right. With a red, Frederick and Buddy in rally 1. Good job, Frederick.
One more picture.
Okay, with a purple, Aubrey and Diamond. How close am I to my top 2?
You are there.
Okay.
Because I've only got 2 left.
Okay. Those little legs. All right. With a purple and reserve, Megan and Lucky. Good job. Okay. With a purple and grand champion, Tristan and Oakley. Good job, bud. Okay, and I think we should all say a big thank you to Carol. She retired this year. And she stayed and did all of that for me because I can't do rally very good. Okay, my only one in rally, what rally am I? Two. Lenora and Banjo, blue and a reserve. Smile. I know it's good. I'm crying. We're good. Banjo. Oh, grand. Sorry, I said reserve, didn't I? But I told you not to give me the mic. Thank you. Okay. I'll take these. You get those. Which is which?
Unless the higher score gets.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Reserve in a purple, Callie and Tucker in rally 3.
The higher score, right?
Yep.
That's what I had to read because they didn't
Got
write
it?
on this one.
Okay. Purple and grand champion, Shayla and Cody. Cody. Good job. Another hug. Okay. I had to stop crying. Okay. I don't know if I can do this one. Okay. Overall grand champion rally. We're going to wait just a minute. Sponsored by the Carol Krogan family. Tristan and Oakley, overall rally champion. Quite a day, Oakley. Good job. Yes. Big thank you to all the parents and all the time that they put in getting these kids to and from practices and putting up with all of us. So thank everybody and see you next year.
All right, there you go. That'll bring to a conclusion the 2025 Custer County Fair 4-H and FFA Dog Show. As you heard, the overall winner in Raleigh was Tristan and Oakley. They duplicated that in the event of agility as well. So another dog show has come to an end. Our thanks to the folks who worked so hard to put this show on. And again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors of today's special video stream. They included Broken Bow Kennels, Diamond Express Pet Wash, Cobblestone Hotel and Suites, Grassland Vet Hospital, Paws and Claws Pet Care, Palmer Monument, and Bierman Vet Services. And as we close things out, we do remind you that you can watch and share the replay of today's show on Sandhills Express Facebook and YouTube. Well, the fair is underway. Dave Burney.
It is, and feels good. It always does. It's Americana right here in Custer County, and I think to conclude today's show, since it's video, it'd be another rendition of How Much Is That Doggy in the Window.
How about we just say thanks for watching?
Okay.
Or do you want me to sing? How much is that doggy in the window? Everybody, woof, woof. There you go. A good way, I guess, to close it out. All right, that's going to do it. For Dave Burney, I'm Brent Apperson. Thanks to Jack Simpson. He was behind the camera giving you the video presentation here today. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, we'll have more video coverage of the Custer County Fair later in the month once we're back here in the covered arena for some of the other livestock shows and performances that will be taking place. Until then, for Dave Burney, Jack Simpson, I'm Brent Apperson. Thank you for watching.